You've been told your whole life that vegetables are always healthy. But what if I told you that some of the very vegetables on your dinner plate are waging a secret war on your body, destroying the very collagen that keeps your joints cushioned and your skin firm? Today, we are exposing the 4 collagen destroyers, and we are revealing the 4 powerful collagen builders that you need to fight back. Welcome back to Healthier Daily, the channel where we give you the simple science-backed truths to live a stronger and more independent life after 60. I'm your host, Dr. Ben Carter, and to help us understand this important internal battle, we are joined by a physician who has spent his life studying the delicate balance between breakdown and repair in the aging body. It is our great honor to welcome Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara.
Thank you for having me, Ben. The metaphor of a war is a very strong one, but in many ways, it is accurate. The health of our joints, and indeed our entire body, is a constant balance between the forces of breakdown and the forces of repair. The foods that we choose to eat every single day can either accelerate the breakdown process, or they can provide the essential tools that our body needs for repair. The choice of which side to support is ours at every single meal.
And that is exactly what our guide is all about today. In the first half of this video, we are going to put the 4 main collagen destroyers on trial. We will explain exactly how these common vegetables can harm the delicate collagen in your body. Then in the second half of the video, we will bring in the reinforcements, the 4 powerful collagen builders that can help you to win the war for your joint health and for your mobility. It is a true blessing to have this kind of knowledge to be able to make choices that support our body's incredible God-given ability to rebuild itself. If you are ready to learn how to protect and rebuild your body's precious collagen, please type the number 1 in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel. It's completely free. And this is a very important battle to win for your long-term health. Okay, doctor, the battle for our collagen begins now. Let's start by identifying the enemy. What are the common vegetables on our plate that for a senior can be acting as collagen destroyers?
Yes, we must first understand the foods that can weaken our body's beautiful and essential foundation. And I want to begin with a story to illustrate this. I had a patient, a woman in her late 60s. Her main complaint was not just the worsening pain and the stiffness that she was feeling in her joints, but she also told me that she had noticed that the skin on her arms and her hands felt very thin and very brittle. It would bruise very easily. Her body's internal scaffolding, her precious collagen, was becoming weak. When we sat down and we looked very closely at her diet, we found that she was eating what she thought was a very healthy diet, full of many different vegetables. But she was unknowingly eating large amounts of the very vegetables that can interfere with the body's natural ability to maintain healthy collagen. The first of these, and a very common one in the American diet, is the white potato.
And the white potato is a primary collagen destroyer because of its powerful and very rapid effect on our blood sugar. As we have discussed in a previous video on this channel, the simple white potato has a very high glycemic index. This means that it turns into sugar in your bloodstream very, very quickly, and this causes a large and a very inflammatory blood sugar spike. This excess sugar that is now circulating in your bloodstream leads to a very damaging process throughout your entire body. This process is called glycation. You can think of it like this: your beautiful, flexible, and strong collagen fibers are like a perfectly woven and intricate net. Glycation is a chemical process where sticky sugar molecules from your blood permanently attach themselves to these beautiful protein fibers. This creates stiff, brittle, and dysfunctional crosslinks in the net. It is like pouring molasses or sticky glue all over that beautiful, flexible net. This damaging process makes the collagen in your skin and in the cartilage of your joints become stiff, brittle, and weak. So a diet that is high in sugary and high glycemic foods like the white potato is a direct and a constant attack on the health and the integrity of your collagen.
So, the potato damages the collagen directly with its sugar. Our next two collagen destroyers work in a different and a much more subtle way. They are spinach and beets.
Now, Doctor, I know that this will be very shocking to many of our viewers. Spinach and beets are praised all over the world as being superfoods. How can they possibly be harmful to our collagen?
They are not harmful because of what they do to the body. They can be harmful because of what they can prevent the body from doing. The patient in our story, for example, was drinking a large raw spinach smoothie every single morning, believing she was doing the healthiest thing possible for her body.
And this is where the science is so very important for people to understand. The process of building new strong collagen in your body is very complex. Your body needs not just the building blocks from protein, it also needs certain key helper minerals for the enzymes to be able to do their important work. Two of the most important of these helper minerals for building collagen are zinc and magnesium. The problem is that both raw spinach and beets are extremely high in natural plant compounds called oxalates. As we have discussed before, these oxalates can bind or latch on to the minerals in your gut and can prevent your body from being able to absorb them properly. So if a person is eating a very large amount of these high oxalate foods every single day, as my patient was doing with her smoothie, they can be unintentionally blocking their body from absorbing the very zinc and the very magnesium that it desperately needs to be able to repair and to build new healthy collagen. In a way, the construction crew in her body was not getting the essential tools that it needed to be able to do its job. It is a powerful reminder that even with blessed and very healthy foods, the true wisdom is always found in balance and in variety, not in having too much of one single thing. So the oxalates that are found in high concentrations in raw spinach and beets can act as collagen destroyers by robbing our body of the essential minerals that it needs to be able to build new collagen. Doctor, what is the fourth and final collagen destroyer? On our list today, I know this is another very common and beloved vegetable in the American diet.
Yes, our final destroyer is another popular member of the nightshade family. It is the tomato. And this also includes other nightshades like the bell peppers and the eggplants that we have discussed in a previous video.
And as we discussed in our deep dive into the three core systems of the body, the problem for some sensitive people with these nightshade vegetables is the presence of the natural chemical compounds called alkaloids, with the most famous one being solanine. Solanine can be a significant irritant for some people, and it can promote a state of chronic low-grade inflammation, especially in the joints. And this inflammation is a direct and a very powerful attack on your collagen. Chronic inflammation in your body produces special enzymes like collagenase and other matrix metalloproteinases. The specific job of these enzymes is to actively break down your body's collagen. So for a person who is sensitive to nightshades, a diet that is high in these foods is like constantly sending a demolition crew to your joints to tear down the very collagen scaffolding that you are trying to protect and to rebuild.
And this was the complete picture for the patient in our story, the woman with the painful joints and the brittle skin. Her daily diet was a perfect storm for collagen destruction. She was eating a high amount of the high glycemic potatoes, which was causing the glycation damage. She was eating a very large amount of raw spinach in her smoothies, which was likely blocking her mineral absorption. And she was eating a lot of tomatoes, which for her sensitive system was fueling the fire of inflammation. She was fighting a battle on 3 different fronts without even knowing it.
So we have now met the 4 common collagen destroyers: the white potato, the high oxalate spinach and beets, and the inflammatory tomato. Doctor, it is now time to bring in the reinforcements. It is time to talk about the heroes of our story. Who are the collagen builders?
Yes, now we will talk about the wonderful foods that provide the essential tools that our body needs for repair. Our first 2 collagen builders are 2 of the most powerful and protective green vegetables on the entire planet. They are broccoli and kale.
And these 2 are the absolute master builders because they are 2 of the most potent and concentrated food sources of the most important nutrient of all for this entire rebuilding process, vitamin C. Let me be very, very clear for everyone watching today. We have said this before in our video on the collagen drink, but it is the most important scientific lesson of our entire conversation today. You can eat all of the collagen and all of the protein in the world. But if you are deficient in vitamin C, your body cannot make new strong collagen. It is biochemically impossible. Vitamin C is what we call an essential cofactor. It is the non-negotiable construction manager for the entire collagen building process. It is the vitamin that is required for the special enzymes in your body to be able to link all of those little amino acid bricks together to form that strong and stable collagen helix structure. Without the construction manager on the work site, the workers do not know what to do, and all of the valuable building materials just sit in a useless pile.
And just 1 single cup of chopped broccoli can provide over 80% of your entire daily need for this essential vitamin. It is so powerful and it is so easy to get. And for both broccoli and for kale, it is always best to lightly steam them instead of boiling them for a long time. This gentle cooking method helps to preserve their delicate vitamin C content, which can be damaged by the high heat of prolonged boiling.
It is a beautiful and a blessed example of how nature provides not just the building blocks for our health, but also the very instructions in the form of these vitamins that our bodies need to be able to heal. And we love sharing this kind of deep, empowering knowledge with our global community. To help us see our global community, please let us know what city, state, or country you are watching from. We love hearing from all of you. So broccoli and kale are our master builders because they provide that essential construction manager for our body, which is vitamin C. Doctor, what are the other 2 important vegetables in our collagen builders team?
Our third builder is a very special and a very unique vegetable that is wonderful for soothing all of the tissues in the body. It is okra.
Okra is a fantastic choice that many people in America overlook, and it works to support our collagen in 2 beautiful and distinct ways. First, just like broccoli and kale, it is also a very good source of that essential vitamin C that we absolutely need for the body to be able to produce new collagen. But what makes okra truly unique is its very high content of a substance called mucilage. This is the natural gel-like substance that can feel a little bit slimy when it is cooked. But this mucilage is incredibly hydrating and very, very soothing for all of the tissues in your body. It helps to lubricate your joints from the inside, giving them a feeling of smooth comfort. And it is also very healing for the delicate lining of your gut, which, as we have now learned, is so important for helping to reduce the overall inflammation in your body. It is a true soothing protector for your entire system.
So, okra is our soothing protector. And our fourth and final collagen builder for today is a very common, very affordable, and very powerful vegetable that is in almost every grocery store. It is the carrot.
And the carrot is a wonderful collagen builder because it is the king of beta-carotene. As we know, your body takes this beautiful beta-carotene from the carrot and it converts it into vitamin A. Now, vitamin A is absolutely essential for what we call cellular differentiation and for healthy growth. This means that it is critical for the maintenance and the constant repair of all of your body's epithelial tissues. Now, this includes the surface of your skin, but it also includes the delicate synovial membrane that lines your joints. So by eating carrots, you are providing your body with the essential nutrient that it needs to keep all of these important tissues healthy, strong, and resilient. So we now have our full and powerful team of 4 collagen builders: broccoli, kale, okra, and carrots. Doctor, let's go back to the story of your patient, the woman with the painful joints and the brittle skin, who was unknowingly eating a diet that was full of the collagen destroyers. What happened to her?
Yes, this is the beautiful part of the story. This is the victory. We created a very simple and a very direct swap for her. We had her remove the inflammatory white potatoes and the Nightshade tomatoes from her daily diet. And we had her significantly reduce the amount of raw high oxalate spinach that she was eating in her smoothies. In their place, we had her add a generous portion of these wonderful collagen builder vegetables every single day. She would have gently steamed broccoli with her dinner. She would have some lightly sautéed kale with a little bit of olive oil for her lunch. And she would have some roasted carrots as a healthy side dish. She was very consistent with this new way of eating. After about 3 months, she came back to my office. The deep, nagging ache that she used to feel in her joints every single day had lessened significantly. And she told me with great excitement in her voice, "My skin doesn't feel so fragile and thin anymore. It feels stronger." She had stopped feeding the destruction in her body, and she had started to feed the repair.
That is a wonderful and a very inspiring victory. It shows the incredible and blessed power that is found in our simple, wise food choices. Doctor, this has been an incredible and a very eye-opening guide. You have taught us that there is a constant collagen war happening inside our bodies, and that the vegetables we choose to eat can either be destroyers or they can be builders. This is a powerful new way for us to think about managing chronic joint pain. By avoiding the destroyers like the high glycemic potatoes and the inflammatory nightshades, and by embracing the powerful builders like broccoli, kale, okra, and carrots, we can give our body the tools it needs to win. This is a truly holistic approach to senior health. By following this simple collagen protocol, our viewers can begin to address a major root cause of their joint pain, which is so often the slow and steady loss of healthy collagen. This knowledge is such an empowering part of a proactive senior health strategy. It is a practical, gentle, and daily way to fight back against the daily discomfort of joint pain and to reclaim the activities that bring them joy. Now, Doctor, this has been an amazing guide to the specific vegetables we should eat. But to help our viewers get the absolute most benefit, are there other simple lifestyle habits that can support this important collagen rebuilding process?
That is an excellent and a very important question. The food is the foundation, but there are other simple habits that create the perfect environment for that food to be able to do its healing work. I will share 4 key lifestyle habits. First, and most simply, is proper hydration. You must drink enough clean water throughout the day. Your collagen tissue is like a sponge. It needs water to stay plump, hydrated, and resilient. If you are dehydrated, your cartilage can become dry and brittle, making it more prone to damage. Second is gentle movement. You do not need to do heavy exercise, but a simple daily walk or some gentle stretching is very important. This movement stimulates the special cells in your body called fibroblasts. These are the cells that are responsible for producing new collagen. So the vegetables provide the building materials, but the movement is the signal that tells the cells to start building. Third, you must practice sun protection. The ultraviolet rays from the sun are one of the most powerful collagen destroyers of all, especially for your skin. When you are going to be outside for a long period of time, it is very important to protect your skin with clothing or a good non-toxic sunscreen. And fourth, you must manage your chronic stress. When you are constantly stressed, your body produces a high level of the stress hormone cortisol. And cortisol is known to actively break down your body's collagen. So taking just a few minutes each day for some quiet, deep breathing can be a very powerful act of collagen protection.
So the complete protocol is the right vegetables, good hydration, gentle movement, sun protection, and stress management. That is a truly complete plan for healthy aging.
I want to leave you with this one final thought. Every single meal is a choice. With every bite that you take, you can choose to feed the process of breakdown, or you can choose to feed the process of rebuilding. The power to shift that balance is on your plate.
That is a beautiful and a very empowering message, Doctor. The power is on our plate. It's a wonderful reminder to be good stewards of our health by understanding that we can be active participants in our own blessed healing process with the simple and wise choices we make every single day. And of course, the wisest first step is always to speak with your personal doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have any existing health conditions. Please remember that our conversation today is for educational purposes. If you found this guide empowering and it changed the way that you think about vegetables, please give this video a like so that others can find this vital information. And be sure to share it with a friend or a family member who you know is struggling with joint pain. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It is completely free and it ensures you will not miss our next deep dive into your health and well-being. And for our community discussion today, we would love to know which collagen builder vegetable are you going to add to your meals this week? Please share your choice in the comments below. Thank you for being with us. Be well.